iTeam has always been tool oriented to work very effectively with role. iTeam 5.1 introduces some enhancement to that. For example, in iTeam 5.1 we have hierarchical roles. So we go now and look at the roles. We have several roles defined for this demonstration. And for example, at the top of the tree of the main roles is the SGH Chief Resident. If we look who is a member of this group, let's see how many members are. There's only one, Miranda Bailey, which just means that she will have authority over the roles that are junior roles or our roles that are underneath this master role. So if we want to see what roles are underneath this master role, we can just open it up and see that there are two junior roles, SGH Resident, not Chief Resident, and SGH Surgical Unit Roles Approver. And this role is going to play something important right now in the demonstration. But iTeam 5.1 doesn't stop there. It also has the flexibility of allowing a role to be the owner of another role. So you don't have to be hierarchical in the tree. You can also have flexibility to go around that. For example, if we go back to the roles and we look into a role that we are going to be doing a lot with, which is log receipt of medications, and we look at this particular role and look at the owners, we find out that SGA Surgical Unit Role Approver is the actual owner of this role. All that means in the hierarchy that Miranda Bailey is at the top of the tree, so she can approve anything that has to do with not only surgical unit roles approval, but also, because that one owns this one, Miranda can ultimately approve anything that has to do with log receipt of medications role. We also want to show during this demonstration that iTeam introduces some separation or segregation of duty. We have one policy defined in here, and that policy is Controlled Substances Management Policy. Basically states that anyone that has more than one of these roles will be incurring in a separation or segregation of duty violation. And concretely, we're going to demonstrate how somebody who's going to be Judy Hill, who belongs to this role, Dispense Medication Approval Authority, is going to be given log receipt of medication. So we're going to incur in a separation of duty violation. And we're going to see how the tool allows you to detect that, deal with that, and manage exceptions. Because in this world, we have to manage exception, and as long as we are managing the exception and we know that exists and we are keeping logging and we're keeping tracking and we audit all that, then it's going to be much less of a problem that is things happens without we knowing that they are happening.